A very good morning to all. Today we discuss topic Flander's interaction analysis, FIA, meaning Flander's interaction analysis is a systematic technique developed by Ned A. Flanders 1960 to study the verbal interaction between teachers and students in the classroom. It helps to understand how teachers and students communicate, how much time the teacher spends talking, how much time students participate, and how silence or confusion occurs during teaching and learning. Definition. According to Flanders, interaction analysis is a technique for observing and coding the pattern of teacher-pupil verbal behavior and resulting classroom interaction. Main idea: classroom communication mainly occurs through verbal behavior, like spoken words. Teaching is an interactive process, not one-way communication. Next, by analysis, classroom interaction, teachers can evaluate their teaching style and improve classroom effectiveness. Now, assumptions of Flanders interaction analysis. Classroom teaching is a series of verbal interaction between teachers and students. Teacher behavior influences student behavior and vice versa. By analyzing these interactions, teaching learning effectiveness can be improved. The majority of teaching time involves verbal communication that can be observed and classified. Now, categories of classroom interaction. There are 10 categories of Flanders interaction analysis. Flanders classified classroom verbal behavior into 10 categories, which are divided into 3 main groups. First, teacher talk, 1 to 7. In 1 to 7, first, accept feeling. It means teacher recognize or accept students' feelings, emotion. Example, I know this topic is difficult. Next, praise or encourages. Teacher praises or motivates students. Example, good answer, well done. Third, accepts or uses student ideas. Teacher builds on students' ideas and refers or refers to them. Fourth, ask questions. Teachers ask questions to get students to talk. Fifth, lecturing. Give facts, opinions, explaining or giving information. Sixth, giving directions, giving orders, commands or instructions to students. Seventh, criticizing or justifying authority. Teacher disapproves students' behavior, criticizes or defends on authority. Teacher talk have 7 points. First, accept feeling. Second, praises or encourages. Third, accepts or uses students' ideas. Fourth, ask question. Fifth, lecturing. Sixth, giving directions. Seventh, criticizing or justifying authority. Second, pupil talk. 8-9 points. First, pupil talk, response. Student answers or reacts to teacher's question or directions. 9th point, pupil talk, initiation dena. Initiation. Students voluntarily initiates ideas and questions or discussion. And the last is silence or confusion. Periods of silence, confusion or non-verbal activity means no clarification, no clear communication. There are 10 categories. These are divided into 3 main groups. First is a teacher talk, has 1 to 7 points, and pupil talk has 2 points, 8 and 9, and last is silence or confusion. Next, procedure of Flanders interaction analysis. The interaction is analyzed using a 10 into 10 matrix called the Flanders interaction matrix. The steps are as the first is observation and coding. First, observation and coding's first point is the classroom is observed at the intervals of 3 seconds. Every 3 seconds, the observer notes what kind of behavior category in 1 to 10 is occurring. Example, if a teacher is asking a question, it's a code 4. It means asking questions. Next, if students answer, code 8, pupil talk response. Then, if teacher praises, code 2, praises or encourages. Next, recording data. Step 2, recording data. The observer records 2 codes at a time, the previous behavior and the present behavior. These codes are entered in a 10 into 10 grid forming a matrix. Step 3, constructing the matrix. Each cell of the matrix shows the frequency with which one category follows another. For example, if code 4 to 8 occurs often, it means teacher's questions are followed by student responses. Fourth point, step 4, analysis of data. The matrix is interpreted satisfactorily to find percentage of teacher talk, percentage of student talk, and percentage of silence or confusion. Ratios such as teacher talk ratio, pupil talk ratio, indirect influence ratio are calculated to interpret teacher's classroom style. Fifth point, interpretation of results. from the analysis, one can determine how much time the teachers dominates the classroom, whether the teacher's behavior is direct, lecturing or criticizing, or indirect, asking or encouraging. The level of the student participation and the classroom climate is authoritarian, democratic, or permissive. How balanced the communication is between teachers and the pupils. Example, suppose in a 30-minute observation, teacher talk is 65% and student talk is 25%, then the silence or confusion is 10%. If most of teacher talk falls in categories 4 and below accepts feeling encouraging, asking questions, it indicates democratic and interactive style. If most teacher talk falls in category 5, means or to 7, lecturing, directing and criticizing, it shows a dominating or authoritarian style. Now, significance of Flander's interaction analysis in teacher learning aspect and importance. First, feedback to teachers helps teachers become aware of their classroom behavior and improve it. Second, improvement in teachers' teaching style, encouraging teachers to adopt more indirect, democratic and student-centered approaches. Third, encourages student participation, helps teachers reduce domination and increase student interaction. Fourth, objective evaluation provides a scientific objective method to study classroom communication. Fifth, teacher training, useful in training programs to develop reflecting teaching skills. Sixth, research tool, helps researchers analyze the relationship between the teaching behavior and the student achievement. Next, improving classroom climate, promotes mutual respect, empathy and interactive learning environment. Now, limitations of Flander's interaction analysis. First, focuses only on verbal behavior, ignores non-verbal communication. Second, observation process can disturb natural classroom behavior. Third, required trained observes and systematic coding. Fourth, time consuming and not suitable for large-scale studies. Fifth, does not analyze content quality or teaching methods directly. Now, last conclusion. Flander's interaction is an effective tool for evaluating classroom communication and teacher-student relationships. It provides valuable insights into teaching behavior and helps teachers develop a more democratic, participatory and learner-centered classroom environment. In modern teacher education, Flander's system encourages reflecting practices, self-evaluation and continuous improvement, which are the key points to effective teaching learning.